And there I was signing on for the first episode ever of And There I Was Signing On. I'm Mackenzie, and this is not my first podcast, but it will be the first podcast to make it past 2 episodes. So, about me, I'm Mackenzie, I'm 23, I'm a Cancer, I was born July 21st, 2002, and I am from Pensacola, Florida. Florida girl, stand up. I feel like the Florida girls are doing really good right now whenever it comes to rap game. And by Florida girls, I mean Doechii, that's my girl. Do I know other Florida girls? Probably, but right now I can only think about Doechii and Kodak Black for my Floridians. So we'll be thinking about Doechii because I'm a stan. I'm a Doechii stan. Anyways, so I have decided to come back to long form content because whenever I was in high school, I was doing long form content. I say with air quotes for people that aren't on YouTube, which I think I'm posting this on Spotify and on YouTube. So if you aren't on YouTube, you're on Spotify, you can't see my air quotes. And I'll try to keep it, excuse the burp. I'll try to keep it so that you don't have to see me to listen to this. So anyways, I'm coming back to long form content, but the only time that I used to do long form content was for my class in high school. I was in the media academy. I was the editor-in-chief, big dog, SpongeBob big girl pants, like that was me. So anyways, I'm coming back because I post occasionally on TikTok, but a girl loves to talk. Like, I love to talk. I have things to talk about. Have I ever talked alone for possibly 40 minutes? I don't know, maybe in my head. What really inspired me to get to this podcast was because I work retail. I don't know if I want to say that. Fuck. What really inspired me to make this podcast is because I work my job and I spend a lot of hours in silence alone or with shitty music playing alone, and I have lots of things I think about. So when I'm at work, I just jot things down on my notes app and I'm like, hey God, it's me, Margaret. Isn't that what that book movie is? I should watch that, low-key. But I was gonna call this podcast Signing On with Mackenzie. Then you look up signing on and there's a million things called signing on, and there's one called signing off, and apparently it's a little bit popular, so I don't want to be having sisters and brothers, so I decided, and there I was signing on. But whenever you think about it, if you've seen Sex in the City, am I original? Because and just like that beep. I'm sorry to spoil, but I feel like you should know that by now. Everyone dies. I might cut that out. Okay, I have some notes because this is my first time doing this and I'm doing it alone, and it is actually 11:49 p.m. so it's my bedtime. But I don't work until 1:30 tomorrow, and I've been feeling very mundane in my life because they put me on closing shift and I'm not a closer. I was not born to be a closer. I wasn't even born to work, but they put me on closing shift, so I've been in this revolving door for 2 days. I'm dramatic, don't get me started, but I've been in a revolving door for 2 days, so I need to do something different. So I'm starting this, and I'm hopefully going to record a couple times this week and get the ball rolling. But anyways, so I used to have this account on YouTube, and it was just where I'd post from my media academy class, and I think I used to overdo it. It was what do they say? Name a time where you've gone above and beyond for a job. That was me at my media academy class. So I had lots of fun doing it. And, whenever I had fun posting online since then, I don't know. One time I made a video about abortion and it went viral. But they took it down because there's the haters out there. They were saying I got high mileage on this body. Anyways, the haters took me down for that, and I just want to have fun posting online again. And will I be embarrassed to post a little bit? and I'm posting from my account from high school. I'm just gonna reinvent, and specifically on YouTube. And I am slightly embarrassed. So if you follow me from high school and you still have me and you see this, like, give it a like. You know how I would promote to you guys in high school to like my video? Like this video today, because this is the real fucking deal. This is not for an A+. This is for my happiness, because I don't need an A+ anymore. I'm not even in school right now. I didn't even finish my degree. I don't know if it's going to be at all, or I don't know where I'm standing with that, because I was going for graphic design for school, but I had to stop for mental health reasons, and now the AI is taking over. I don't really know what I should do now. Maybe I should just get a communications degree. Anyways, let's see. What was I saying? Miss Floridian girl. Yep. All right. So I am a little bit introverted, and I'm hoping to get out of that while I record this. Every time that I record, I should probably get more comfortable. That's how things work. But sometimes you get really comfortable. Like when I'm at work, I get really comfortable, and then randomly I'm just like, I'm fucking scared. I'm scared of people. But in this scenario, it's just me. And it's just me in my room. Today I'm in my pajamas because it's 11:52 p.m. now. So a girl might go straight to sleep after this, or I might edit it. I plan to cut this minimally. I do not want to cut a lot, because I just want to give like a raw thing that's quick and feels like anyone could do it. So let's see. Yeah, the AI is taking over. I do not support AI. I feel like we should know that. I should just let you guys know that. Let's see. Sorry to say so much. I won't be doing that for a long time. Okay, but yeah. So, and there I was signing on. Is, I think, a cute name, and I made a little cover picture. I feel like the cover picture is cute. I hope that it brings in an audience, but I don't know if I should add a picture of myself on there too. But yeah. So I listen to other podcasts, and one of my top podcasts is Upstairs Neighbors with Dom and Maya. And they say that if you want to start a podcast, you should just do it. So I just decided that I would just do it because I need to take up space. Like, I'm looking up starting a podcast, and I'm looking this up, right? Every single video, I'm like, tips for starting a podcast. It's all like a man on a fucking pop art background. Why would I need advice from him? Like, the only advice I need is from Dom and Maya to start a podcast and take up space, because if Joe Rogan's out there, like, I should be out there too. Pardon me. So now that we're getting into it, I plan to start these off and just get straight to the point, but I wanted to I might change the algorithm, or whatever you want to call it. What is that word? This is me reporting live from bed. The word that I'd like to use here is definitely format. I could change the format, which I'm thinking I might, because I could just do like a little intro and talk. And it could be a vibe, and then get to... And there I was, editing the video. And there I was, signing on again to edit this video. That vibe. I don't know. I might change it up, but in my mind, I would just start and say, and there I was, signing on. And I will do what I'm going to do what I want to do right now. So, and there I was, signing on in my notes app today, wondering, why is everything a theory? Burnt toast theory is probably the first one I really heard them start saying theory about, and I kind of supported that one, because I believe the burnt toast theory revolves around 9/11, which 9/11, 9/11 is what Wendy Williams says, but like It was like, okay, you might burn your toast in the morning, which you might have to make a new one, and it might make you a little bit late for work, but like, shoot, you missed the fucking planes hitting the tower. Thank God. Your lucky day. So I was like, yeah, sometimes bad things happen to make room for the good or to get you out of a bad spot. That's cool. That's chill. But then I'm on TikTok a lot, and it's like blueberry gum theory. Blueberry gum theory, what? Like, blueberry gum says who? So, anyways, I'm like hating on all these theories. Why does everything have theory after it? I'm like, okay, one that I like right now, let them theory. And I'm like, I like that one because I can relate to that, which I will be making an episode about the let them theory. I already have like a concept going on. But it's just like, why is there a theory? It's like Mackenzie and her pajamas theory. Vaseline theory. Like, I'm wondering why everything's theory. And I guess if it makes people happy, then I should let them do it. And it's not harming anyone to have a million theories. Which makes me wonder, maybe I'm just hating because I'm jealous, because I'm not included in this theory, which could be a thing. So then I'm thinking. And the other day I texted my friends, high in bed, of course, last night actually, and I'm like, oh guys, I hope everyone's having a really good night. Like, we're not hanging out right now, but I just want you guys to have a good night. I think everybody's literally at home in bed, but I'm just like, I love you guys. Then I'm like, what if I was a Tamagotchi? Like, who would I trust to take care of me? Which friend would I want to take care of me? I have lots of different friends. One of my friends is in the medical field, so initially I'm like, oh, she would be a great choice to take care of me as a Tamagotchi, but then I'm like, her shifts are 12 hours long. The odds that she remembers to take care of me are slim, or she would go into psychosis, which, don't get me wrong, I think that anyone that had to take care of their friend as a Tamagotchi would go into psychosis, because like, that is for one of my friends. I've known her since kindergarten, and I'm just thinking, like, if this girl had to be without me, not like just she's without me physically, but she's without me, like, she can't even text me, like, she would go fucking crazy, because I know I would go fucking crazy if she became a Tamagotchi. Like, it would become to a point where I'd have to be unemployed so I could take care of my Tamagotchi best friend. And I know, like, my friend, she would literally, like, stop her whole work day to take care of me and make sure I don't die. So I text them and I'm like, oh, like, who should I have? Like, who would I have take care of me? And I said that is, like, my one friend, Monica, which I'm just going to say her name because I'll probably talk about her, like, a million times on here. But I'm like, oh, yeah, I would have you take care of me. And she texts back in the group chat, like, yeah, like, I would genuinely go fucking crazy to take care of you. Not only that, but she's like, if you died, I would fly to Japan and be like, you guys need to revive her right now. And I'm thinking, like, would they be able to revive me in this scenario? The scenario I made up, the Tamagotchi theory, as I should say. Like, would my friends be able to revive me, or would that be the end for me? Like, if I was a Tamagotchi, could they revive me? But that's not what matters here. What matters is Tamagotchi theory. And I'm thinking, like, they make up these theories, right, on TikTok. And how do you guys decide the rules of the theories? So I guess I'm going to go, I'm just going to go off the top of my head and think about the rules of this theory, which is so crazy. But one of the things I was thinking is, like, does it work with a man? Because I'm thinking, like, okay, if I was turned into a Tamagotchi and, like, my ex had to take care of me, he's gonna let me die, probably. But in general, like, for Tamagotchi theory, like, I feel like most, specifically men, are gonna let you die. Like, you're not giving them anything. They're like, I can't even fuck this person anymore. Why would I want to help them if they're a Tamagotchi? Which makes me think, I already brought the Sex and the City up. I have watched that about 1.5 times. And I watched the spinoff, which is obviously the spinoff for Sex and the City is set in an alternate universe, because In the universe where Sex and the City did actually happen, I don't think COVID happened in that universe. Like, I don't think that would happen. But anyways, so I'm thinking, if Carrie was turned into a Tamagotchi, like, it would be the worst day of her life. Especially if she's with Big. Big is gonna let the girl die. Her best bet is to be turned into a Tamagotchi and Charlotte takes care of her. Because Miranda's busy. Samantha, you know damn well Samantha's not gonna help my girl. She's a fucking Tamagotchi. But, like, in the ideal world, who could we have take care of us if we're a Tamagotchi? Like, those are the people that you need to have number one in your life. And for me, that's all around best friends. Like, I feel like you would see someone comment Tamagotchi theory under a video, and it's like the girl, if you guys have seen this video, the girl, and she's like on the subway with her friend on her back. The friend's blackout drunk, and she is piggybacking her back home, and people are like flabbergasted. I think that someone like stitches the video and be like, this girl is so lucky because she could have just left her. But, like, that's not the type of friend that's gonna keep you alive for the Tamagotchi. Like, if I was the girl being carried in the video, like, I would 100% let my homegirl that's piggybacking me be the Tamagotchi body for me. Like, she's gonna keep me alive because she's done it once and she'll do it again. Does that mean that you should abuse your Tamagotchi owner? No, you shouldn't, like, blackout drunk every fucking day. But in that moment, she was a Tamagotchi and the owner took such good care of her. So 3 claps for her. That's like really, I'm like, wait, I really just connected Tamagotchi theory. Like, I'm trying to think of other things that have happened where Tamagotchi theory starts adding up. But in general, honestly, like, if you've ever been in a fight, which I've never been in, like, a real fight. I got in a fight, quote, air quotes, one time at daycare. And basically this girl, she, we're playing with the Play-Doh. And I want the scraper tool. I, like, call dibs on it, and she's not giving it up. This is a very unflattering angle, and I don't give a fuck. So anyways, I just want to let y'all know that I'm aware. But anyways, I'm like, I want to use a toy, and she is like hogging the toy. So I literally like go up to her. I was the aggressor, obviously. So I go up to her, I rip the toy out of her hand, and like basically like slam her against this table, and I take the toy back. After that, she turned on me. We were friends initially, but then she turned on me, and I remember I had called the daycare teacher a bitch, and she tells on me, and I get called to the office, and they're like, so I heard that you called Miss Charlene, and I'm name dropping her because fuck that woman, honestly. But I heard that you called Miss Charlene a bad word. I'm like, what? They're like, yeah, Maya, that's the girl's name. Maya said that you called Miss Charlene a bitch. Well, they didn't say bitch, they said a bad word. I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, I said that I called her a witch. Mind you, I'm like in 5th grade. Like, I really was riffing in there, and I'm proud of myself because they let me off scot-free. Because I was such a good kid. Like, I would not be calling somebody a bitch. That's just the truth. So yeah, I got off scot-free. But anyways, so back to if you were in a fight. If you were in a fight and like you were getting jumped and your friends jump in with you, like low key, those people are the perfect group to have for your Tamagotchi theory, because they can all take turns, because they obviously all care about you enough to like possibly catch a charge. Because even if this fight was in like middle school, they tell you you're gonna go to jail. Like, I don't know if you really go to jail. I think that you get a couple chances. At least I would hope so. Like, they're kids, come on. Like, we can't control our anger to the fullest extent, and the hormones, the emotions, they get all riled up, and it becomes hard to not follow the leader and to protect your friends. I support protecting your friends. Like, low-key, if I have a kid and they get in a fight and their friends jump in, like, I'm taking everybody out to dinner. Like, but only if they're getting jumped. Like, if you guys just jump someone for fun, I do not condone jumping people just because you can. I think that you can only jump back. So I would hope that my kids are not the jumpers. Anyways, so yeah, like, if your friend group would jump someone for you, return the jumping for you, then they're the perfect people to be your Tamagotchi owner. But I'm trying to think of a scenario in which, like, a man would be the perfect person to be a Tamagotchi owner. Which right now, because I just watched Project Hail Mary, like, maybe like 2 weeks ago at this point, I would trust Rylan Grace to be my Tamagotchi owner. I don't know what you would call Tamagotcha. My Tamagotcha. So, like, he would be the perfect Tamagotcha. But, like, low key, we need to make Tamagotchi theory into a thing so that people will comment on posts and be like, see a cute moment with your friends and they're like, Tamagotchi theory. Like, it's like a girl. I just saw this video and this guy spent $80 on onions just to have like an onion party with 5 of his friends. Like, I would trust him to be my Tamagotchi owner. He has lots of time on his hands, apparently. First off, like, your Tamagotchi owner has to have lots of time on their hands. And they also need to be a little bit obsessive, but not too obsessive, because I was thinking, like, there's people that I could make be my Tamagotchi owner. Like, I say make, but it's kind of like a will. Like, if you guys watched Pretty Little Liars, whenever Mona dies, air quotes around that, and then the lawyer comes up to the girls on the street and it was like, we're giving you her laptop. Like, it would be that kind of situation. It'd be like, Mackenzie was turned into a Tamagotchi and she has trusted you with her life, so here she is. And first off, it's going to be like a pink and green, like the colors of the cover of this podcast. It's going to be a pink and green Tamagotchi, and it's going to be so fun. I might have a little bit of polka dots because I'm into the polka dots right now, but I started thrifting polka dots a little while ago, so I feel like this is a forever for me, a forever of polka dots. So I would be happy to be on a polka dotted Tamagotchi machine thing. But anyways, so, like, they would come up to the person and be like, hi, Mackenzie has been turned into a Tamagotchi and she has trusted you with her life. So yeah, I would definitely pick Rylan Grace from Project Hail Mary. I hope that you guys have seen that. I have AMC A-list, so I do go to the movies. I saw Forbidden Fruits and Ready or Not 2 this week, and I also got my eyebrow pierced this week, and I went to the beach this week. And I'm thinking, I did most of that stuff with my friend Dusty, and like, he is probably more of a type B friend. Like, I think I'm definitely a type B friend, and so, but it all can manifest in different ways. So it's like, obviously you probably want your type A friend to be your Tamagotchi owner, but I wouldn't mind like being in the Tamagotchi and Dusty is like taking me around, but only if I could see outside, because I want to go in a day in life with Dusty, like, so I could see what he's doing. But like, for my own safety and to make sure I'm fed, I would be a little bit scared, because whenever I first met Dusty, we worked together and he had a Tamagotchi, and I don't think he let it die, but I think that someone around him accidentally killed it, and like, God forbid, they don't know that it's actually me in there. I think he's fucking crazy and they kill me. So I couldn't let him take me in a Tamagotchi. You have to take it with a friend that people take very, very seriously. They won't think that they're going through a psychosis. And like, I don't know if I would think that about him, but the people around him could. I don't know. Like, I don't know if this is an acceptable conversation, Dusty. I think I'm going to tell you about my podcast. So if you're hearing this, don't cancel me. I just, you said that your mom reset it and it had angel wings. I don't want to be like that. I want to be living. I want to be able to watch, go to Crunch Fitness with you. Okay. So you could take me to the movies. Like, this is becoming personal. Oh, and like, if I was a Tamagotchi, maybe I could do like a like a raffle, and like someone could keep me for the day, but you have to swear that you will not kill me or else we will publicly execute you. And by we, I mean my friend Monica and also my friend Josiah. They will end you. Those are my A1 since day one. I think that's what people say. Like, what does A1 mean? Like, I know A1 sauce, but is that like derivative of that? I hope not. I don't know if A1 sauce is good, but I also don't like steak, so I can't say too much on that. I'm trying to remember if there's anything else that I'm supposed to talk about on here. Nope. I actually covered every single topic, but so I'm trying to think about Tamagotchi theory. If you got this far into the pod, comment down below if you think that Tamagotchi theory is better than those random things that you see on TikTok that's like blue pebble theory, blue waffle theory. Blue is the thing right now. Notice that there's no blue. This is green in the area. But for some reason I'm talking about blue. Ugh. Tamagotchi theory. I'm trying to remember like if pardon me. Let me just talk through this. But so after I want to reflect, am I hating because I'm jealous of the theories? I don't think so. I think that if you looked at Tamagotchi theory now that I've made this video, it is apparent that it has substance. Like, it comes from something. It's not just like someone saw your boyfriend like put gum on your shoe and they're like gum on shoe theory. Shit, I was interrupted. So yeah, like I support seeing a theory, but only if it has like something to back it. Like, I need to have backstory behind it. You see how I have backstory on Tamagotchi theory? Like, you want the Tamagotchi, you would comment Tamagotchi theory on somebody that's like such good friends that you could see them carrying them. Okay, Drew and Enya, you do not want Enya to be the Tamagotchi owner, because the way she was fucked up when she told Drew like he's not going to the hospital when he was fucking green on the ground, you do not, there would be like Tamagotchi theory, you would still comment that on it to be like, this is not a good person to be your Tamagotchi holder. But overall, like, I think I should compile a video list of things that are perfect for Tamagotchi theory and things that are bad for Tamagotchi theory. And then if people want to reference my theory, because I'm Aristotle now. Am I doing, what is it called? Sort of the P. Am I doing philosophy right now? I'm a philosopher, Mackenzie. I'm the first ever philosopher named Mackenzie. Like, low key. But anyways, if people want to dive into this, I could set up some references for them of what's a good Tamagotchi owner and what's a bad Tamagotchi owner, or they can share stories of that. Like, you could see that in day-to-day life. Like, if someone's letting their friend be blackout drunk on the side of the fucking road, they are not a good Tamagotchi owner. But if you're nursing your friend like a baby, even whenever you're drunk too, like, you would be a great Tamagotchi owner because you really care. Anyways, it appears that I'm getting tired, so I think it should probably be time for me to sign off of the pod. But before I sign off, I am going to shout out. So I'm doing a shout out to some media that I like, because I feel like this is the best thing for podcasts, is whenever they reference media, because it gives you something to do after. So I'm going to reference some throwbacks for me, because when I'm in the car, I like to listen to happy music usually, or at least right now, not all the time. But I want to reference Just Fine by Mary J. Blige, because that is, if you are having a bad day or if you just want to have a good day, genuinely like play that song and say it and mean it because it's great. Also, Before I Let Go, Homecoming version, Beyonce. So good. So good. Let's see. Um, those two are two that were very important to me last week. It's Sunday currently, so in my mind, and as far as the calendar goes, that does start a new week. But I want to go onto this app that I use and see. Oh, also All Right was also a good one for me. All Right by Victoria Monet. So I will say those three songs have been great media for me this week. And you guys should tune in. Definitely tune in to Just Fine because and I like what I see when I'm looking at me when I'm walking across the mirror. That song is too good. So I'm signing off. Wait, I want to say it right because I have to remember, because I just want to say and just like that, which is not what this is. And there I was signing off for the first time. Have a good night, good day, good evening. Happy. I hope you are cheery, and I hope that this is a good first episode. It was short, but bye.